Hello people, welcome back to the next video. In this video I'm gonna show you what we can do everything in the dashboard and which options do we have in the editor section. Okay, to start off in the dashboard we have first of all the agency plan. After you purchased the agency plan, this button's agency plan turns into agency. And from this moment on, you can have your own white label domain. This means if you work with customers, you can send your own predefined URL and the customer will never see something of Nakura AI. Okay. It's the next part. We have settings here. In settings, we do see our email, we do see our account creation date and all of our websites. We have account where we can manage account settings, change email, etc. etc. Security, we can see here our active devices, and in case if there is another device we can log it out. We see all of our connected account domains, not website domains. We can connect domains to our account, which will let us then put it onto our website. Here is the billing option. Through these billing options we can manage all our subscriptions, we can cancel them, advance them, upgrade, or just manage our invoices down below here. And we have support section where we have always the email for the support available. So let's check into a website. First of all, here is another billing. Billing just ends up getting you in the same section in the settings. It's just shorter. So let's check in a website. In the website, for example, here we do have on the top all different resolutions for all devices: desktop, laptop, tablet and mobile. And we can directly preview of how our website would look like in this resolution. Also, we have our advanced edit, which we explained in our first video a little bit already. With advanced edit, we can basically change everything from a website. We cannot add stuff, but we can manipulate stuff. Usually when we manipulate stuff, it costs 1 credit. Doesn't matter if you did one or multiple ones. But we can still use it to just check. Like for example, if you would just edit and reload the site, you would not pay anything, but we checked it out. Okay, and when we don't do any edits, obviously closing doesn't cost any credits. Additionally, next to it we have our manual. This means we have here an overview of everything, of little information, smart book of how everything works, what are the guidelines, how to do things, how to act on different behaviors, what is connected domain and stuff. It's worth it to read it, definitely, to start up with. Then next to it we have pages. Choose this section because everyone, free and basic, can create legal sites because it's required from the law. So you can easily here oh, there's a small bug. I'm gonna fix this immediately. But basically you can select here a new site which gets created. Like for example an Impress, data protection, and also a custom site, which you can just say here what is the name of the site and put the slug, so URL basically. And it will generate, the AI fully generates subpages, which lets you edit them afterwards also. After every edit from the AI, there will be a backup. Okay, so this means if the AI ever did something what you didn't like and you just want to make it back, one step back, you can do via chat. Usually there is always a button. When you re-log in and go back into this chat, there will be no button anymore because it's just the active session. In this case, you can still go on here and can see the previous version. Okay, and you can still preview these previous versions, up to 100 versions, and can restore it then. So there is absolutely never a problem. You can fix everything by yourself basically in case something happened, which there is AI, sometimes it does weird stuff. That's absolutely normal. So basically then we have settings on the top right here. There we can upgrade our website to any plan, basic or pro. We see our credits from the site. We can buy more credits. If you have agency plan, you also see here your agency credits, buy more of them. Here you can upload your logo, your branding, also versions. We can share our access. This means we can have another one editing the site also. We can just invite via the email of him. And we can also transfer this website. So in case you want to sell this website which you made to somebody, just put his email address when he's registered and you can send it to him. Here's the client sharing section. This is mostly just important for the agency plan. So basically, as soon you updated your favorite URL in the agency plan section, you're gonna have your full URL shareable with the client for this website. So you just press on here and it's copied and you share this address, okay? And here's some basic informations which we're getting a translation right after this video. So, and here in this section, we can still change the website name incomplete. In this field, we can put our email, where when a customer or a user fills out the contact form on the site, the form informations will be sent on this email here. And if you have our favicon, the page logo is a URL, we can still put it in here. In this section's domain, we can those domains who are connected to our account, we can just select them here and connect them then with the site to be able to publish it. And here we find our plugins. Basically the plugins are just helpful sections to explain how you get this piece of code. And you put, for example, with Calendly, it's just your username. You input your username and it automatically updates down below. You just copy it, give it to the agent and he will do the rest. Here you can add some redirectments. This means you can make forwards from undersites to new sites. For example, if you change some details, you can forward it to another site. And here you have your basic SEO informations. But don't worry, you don't need to handle anything of SEO. Obviously it's always best to have an expert, but the AI has the basics and advanced knowledge for SEO, AI and performance optimization. So for the start you should be definitely in good hands when you just tell him, this is my local business, please optimize it for SEO locally, and he will do actually a quite good job. And with delete site, I'm quite sorry now, I put it on Portuguese by mistake before. Here we can delete our website and then it's gone basically. Yeah. And the rest, we have still here our preview. With the preview, this URL is always shareable to friends. So you can share this URL, send it to a friend, and he will be able to see the website already, even if it's not published yet. It's a preview link. Then directly in the editor section, we can reset chat here. This means when we reach our context limit, we just press on here and the chat is gone. We can restart. Then we see our site credits. We see our global credits in case we have agency plan. And in case we have bonus promotional credits, we see this window here. Okay. Directly in the editor section, we have a little light bulb here, and with this light bulb, it helps us to understand and give us ideas of how we can speak or write to the agent to do stuff. And also we have a layout picker. With the layout picker, we can inject predefined sections of design, and we can remodel them, change their colors, everything what we can do also with the site. But for people who are not so knowledgeable about website stuff, it's super easy to start with and to be creative with. Yeah. And the last section, we have our choose font. we can globally change the font of the website, apply all heading or body text or whatever you want, or change it also with the advanced edit. And that's actually all of this video. I'm gonna rush now to fix those translation issues, and we're gonna hear us back in the next video. Let me a thumb up please, and give me a nice comment, and please try it out. Thank you so much and have a nice day.